So was there ever a time where Birdman wanted you to get somebody out the way?
Plenty times. Yeah.
Mm. And you was on it.
Yes. Let me tell you something. I just spoke about that, right? When I was young, Bird come got me, right? And Wack got upset about that. And like I said, I understood it because Wack is on the outside looking in. He's looking at industry Birdman, industry baby, industry stunner. He don't know in the streets Birdman, in the streets baby, in the streets B32. So Birdman did an interview. I got it on my phone. I don't know if you play people other stuff, but I got a little clip of it on my phone where he was on Big Facts. And he was like, man, I'm a gangster. My pa was a gangster. My homies was got come up around gangsters. And if somebody play with me, they gonna die. So when you got a mogul who have made history in the music industry, I guess it was a few years ago, whatever, but speak those kind of words after 20-something years of being in the music industry.
Success.
He's also letting you know, bro, I come for this. I'm a gangster. Don't play with me. So all I'm doing is just telling my story, but I'm not harming him because he's not on videos. I mean, on interviews saying, man, I don't live that life, man. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. The man, 5, a blood, Pyru, pushing the big 5. Stop at 5. He pushing 5. So he pushing 5. So you pushing that red rag. You admitting you a gangster and you saying somebody play with, they're gonna die. So why I can't come and tell my story and I got paperwork that me and him on the phone talking about murder. We on the phone talking about a gun that got me a life sentence. It's in a girl, matter of fact, I'm gonna send that stuff to you. It's in a girl paperwork, a girl trial. I'm gonna give you the name where you can get the paperwork yourself, put it offline where you know it's active. Well, they said one girl paid me to take a hit to kill her old man she was mad with. I got the money, but I ain't do it because I felt like, nah, you tripping. But they testified in court about that. And one testified about me being a hitman for cash money. So you got all these documents, and you got me and Birdman on the phone talking about this gun that I used to use that got murders on it. So this man was really in them streets. I know when people be like how Rick Ross didn't be dissing him, how people be playing with him. I know he be wanting to let that beast out because I know him. I know the streets, Birdman. That industry stuff, I learned that. I got locked up March 6th. They got the deal March 30th of 98. So I missed all that. I don't know this new stunner, Birdman. I know the hood, the streets, but I've grown in them over in prison. So I wasn't there step by step in the industry with him. So that's why I understand when the Wack 100s and certain people like, oh man, hold on, you gonna get him in trouble? Man, this. Well, if that's the case, he would have been in the feds. Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but people, what it was too, Sean, people didn't expect me to last this long. People didn't expect me, because I know Slim told me a few months back, he said, bro, you fought a lot of people, man. He said, you really went to war with them online. He said, bro, if you'd have tucked your tail, I wouldn't be on the phone with you. I said, bro, I was a gangster for real in real life. I said, so the internet is a playground. I love have internet ops because I might never see you, you might never see me, and we just on here trading words. After I hang up, cut that off, I'm going about my day. So for me, man, it's just a blessing just to still be here. But when people try to attack me for bringing up my past, implicating Birdman, he talk about himself, he a gangster. He bring all that up himself. Now, if I say this, Sean, if I said Friday, November the 4th, 1974, Birdman gave me a 38 and had me to kill John Singleton on Washington and Magnolia. Now I done snitched on him. Now I can get him in trouble. Now there's no statute of limitation. But if me and this man had dealers on the street, we done stuff, he done gave us drugs, he done gave us stuff. Man, listen, if you get my phone conversation, well, that man should tell me, yo, meet me at the spot. The feds was listening to my call then. But when I go to the spot, I was going to Delgado Community College. I would get T-shirts and CDs from him. So the feds wanted me to say he was giving me drugs then. At this time, this man all the way out the game, doing music. They start following him, and the FBI say, you know what? He really out the game. All they do is go home and go to the studio back and forth. They used to follow him, and he didn't even know they was following him. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people don't know that part. They don't know that history. So I understand when people defend him, attack me, or say certain stuff. I get it because I know how social media works. But he know who he is. I know who he is, and I got my proof. Now, like I said, and I told people, even told the agent, my lawyer, if I got to say anything about Cash Money or Birdman, I'm gonna die in prison. That is something I'm never gonna do. And I didn't do it. And I just thank God I made it out without having to ruin their lives. But since I've been incarcerated, people were doing videos, doing documentaries, doing stories on my life. Now I'm home, I'm correcting, I'm telling my story, they mad. Now, if I was in the street, Sean, trying to sell kilos again and got a group of little youngsters, I guess that would be cool. Oh, he back. Oh, hey, he back. Y'all, he ratted, but he got the work. Oh, hey, look it out for people. Because I know a lot of dudes that tell when they go back to the hood, as long as they got the work, showing love, they don't do nothing to them. This stuff is just crazy out here, right? But I done found the lane where I can make me some honest money. That's a problem. So it's a problem because I done found the lane where I'm comfortable at and I can get an honest buck. I'm still wrong. But if I was pushing that, man, look, give me that switch. Boy, yeah, that thing there, nice. No, get this gun. Look, spin on him, man. Y'all gonna let that? If I was on the line instigating a lot of the murders and y'all better spin back, boy. When the hot boy was out, boy, we was doing this. They'll love that.
Yeah.
They'll love that negativity.
What was the difference between Slim and Birdman? Because Slim, he wasn't in the streets, right? Slim
was in the streets at one time. Yeah, Slim, an old gangster. A quiet. Slim gave me a bag of money to drop off at Gladys Ball, at the bar one time. And he told me to count the money. It took me like 2 days. I was ticked off about that. I left and come back, but he wanted to know how much the money it was, right? So when I finished, but there was a paper at the bottom of the money saying how much the money. I said, man, $500,000 he said, I know. He said, but there was a test. He said, I said, what if I read? He said, bro, it was cheaper to have you killed. So I wasn't worried about you running over my money. But I was being tested at that time, you know. But man, listen, I'd be like, if people really saw a movie with Slim, the street side of Slim, man, that'd be a dangerous movie. You know? But him and Baby totally different. Slim more laid back, forgiving. He loved to watch TV. He do normal laid back things. You're not gonna see him on them clubs and cutting up, doing all that.
Yeah, he's super low key too. He doesn't show off any of his nothing.
Nothing, right? You know, so that lets you know he got way more money than Birdman.
You think so?
I know so. Ain't no doubt. I know so. I know this for a fact. Yeah, because think about it. You know, Bird floss do everything. Bird got an overhead, got everybody. You know what I'm saying? He still take care of his money. Slim don't got all that. Slim out the way, laid back. You know, but. Yeah, it's totally different. Like the conversation is different. Like when I used to call Slim, what you doing, bro? Nothing, sitting on the couch, watching TV or nothing, chilling. Baby, man, what's up? We all over. We really we all over the place, right? But with Slim, it just cool, mellow. All right, bro, love him, how's you, all right, bro? And that's it. But when I used to be on the phone with Bird back then in jail and all, oh man, I'm talking to all the celebrities. I'm on the phone with everybody, man. He let me, he really used to put me out there, you know. All right, boy, sending me pictures. Bro, that's one thing I can't thank them too enough, bro. They, I got receipts, $20,000, $5,000, $6,000, $2,000, $3,500, $4,000. They took care of me my whole bid. It got to the point where they told the accountant, the one in New York, they gave me an open book. They said, whatever Terrence called, ask for it. Because at one time I asked, she had to ask one of them, hey, Terrence called. And then they'll give her permission. Him and Slim got together, said, just send him whatever he want. And that lady just sent me, I had to get money, thousands. So you can make a count on one finger how many people that was in prison that had people to send them that kind of money while they was locked up. Them dudes took care of me my whole beard, my children, my whole beard. So that's why I don't be upset that I didn't get the red carpet or they didn't give me, 100,000, 2, 3, 400,000 now, which I would have loved to have that. I still would love it now. So if y'all hear this, y'all gonna hear it. Y'all feel free to look out for me. Yeah, just look out. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't want for nothing, though, bro. I'm content. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm happy.
It's 2024. Cameras are everywhere. If you were to catch a body today, how could you get away with it today? Is it even possible?
Oh yeah, anything possible. 50 hit Vivica, so he gave us hope. Anyway, listen. The first thing I'm doing, Sean, me now, I'm going by myself. I'm going solo. You know, and I just freaked me out when I come home how COVID, people are ready to wear masks now. So I got my mask on. I don't have to worry about the police. Because, back then, you got a mad police. Come here, come here. You got a mask on. What you doing? So now the mask legal. So I got my mask on because I don't want to catch no germs or no COVID or none of that. I got my mask on, gloves on. I'm in a stolen car. And so now, back then we used to like to get up, walk down. I can't get up, walk down. I got to hang out the window, get my man, empty that thing, load the clip, empty some more. But when I pull off, I'm going to a certain location where I'm going to set the car on fire. Because I don't need them coming checking for no fingerprints. I might have maybe taken touch up, some kind of hair particles, anything could have fell out in this car. And you gonna have them criminals like, OG Giddy still got it. So
look, the dudes that killed Fulio, right? Do you feel like they could get caught because of traffic cameras?
Of course, because they're not thinking like me. See, I had 20-some years to sit back and study and think criminal behavior. How could I get away with this? How could I have got away with this? Because like I be telling people, I got 20 people now. If I was to turn back, I want to kill. But that's why I just be like, you know what? I don't want to live that life. And that's why I be like, if I get into it this way, I might as well just go.
Wait, you said it's 20 people what?
That I want to kill.
Still?
Yeah. That, you know how you think back, okay, he killed my best friend. You think you got away with that? Okay, he killed him. And I be counting them. I be like, him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't entertain it at all. Because my thing, if I pull the trigger on one, I may as well just do the domino effect. I might as well just go ahead and turn up now. So that's why I try to stay. I think for me and the next man now, I'm not going to be in your hoods. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I'm not going to beg for no pills. I'm not going to be in your hood doing none of that. I don't have no business in your hood doing none of that. And if I was to smoke or pop pills, I'm going to have them to bring it to me. So that's why I'm going to eliminate that situation. My next thing is I'm going to do stuff by myself now. Because
why by yourself? You said this twice already. Why by yourself, not nobody else?
Because it's always now. Because I thought I was I thought I was one of the realest to walk uptown New Orleans, and look how I turned out. So a person could appear to be a gangster, hardcore, with that gun in their hand, as long as you get away with it. But it always gonna be that thought in my mind: if we get jammed up, is my Cody gonna stay strong? Because while I'm trying to stay strong, all right, I don't want to tell on them. I'm trying to, and now I'm looking, if they got to separate it in one donor, now I'm looking, if they call it for a tournament, where he going, what's going on? I'm hoping he ain't go to the table first on me and drop the state because they say the first was to take it the best deal. So in my mind, I'm going to be thinking about when my quarterback going to snitch on me. I wonder if he going to go drop a dime on me. So if I go by myself, I don't got to worry about telling on myself. Because this is the problem. This is how people getting caught now. When they slide to get away with it, they got to tell somebody. Yeah, that was me that put that word. That was us that did that. Yeah, that was, or they going to the internet with it. So that's how they getting caught now. Me, at this old age, my thing is I'm going to slide solo, put that work in, and I'm going to slide on out the way. And I ain't got to worry about it. Because I'm not going to tell myself I did that. Myself already know that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem they got today, social media. They got to jump on there and brag.
Why? Okay, you said that you would get a rental car, but regardless of what car you in, the traffic cameras could still follow your whereabouts, though, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing, because I put all that together too. Because like when I be riding in Dallas, when I be going search, I see them tolls, I be seeing certain stuff. but then you got them service road and them back streets. So you gonna be on you got me talking criminal behavior now. But bro, you got these back streets you gonna
No,
hit
we're just talking hypothetical.
right. So I'm gonna hit back streets. I'm going all back streets, all like yesterday. I was going somewhere and the GPS rider put me on a back road. I was like, what the world is this? But it brought me around. I was like, oh, okay, I've been here before. But I had went to the scenic route, the highway route. But this one time it brought me through like like a little country town, like with grass and stuff. Looked like I was like, man, but it brought me on this little narrow road. So there are spots where no cameras not at. And me, the type of person, I'm like this. Now with all these cameras, like you said, all that, I'm going, and some of them things don't be working too, but I'm going to make sure I'm masked up for number one, because it's COVID. I'm going to stick to my COVID thing. And number two is I'm going to get a stolen car.
Right, but you got tattoos. So would you cover? Are you going to cover up? What are you going to wear?
I'm never going shot calling hot boy. No, indeed. But I'm gonna have my long sleeve on. I'm all black or whatever, but I'm gonna have on everything. I'm covered up. That's why I just told you. That's why I'm gonna burn the car, because even sometimes your hair, certain stuff come out. You know how them people dusted for stuff. I just watch so much stuff in TV in jails. I be like, man, he almost got away with it, but he did. Yeah, so getting away with a crime where it seemed hard, it's easy too, because you got to keep in mind, majority of the crime that they crack it be the counterfeit of somebody been and told them.
Yeah,
this is what happened. This is how. They'd be so excited they got away with it. Like, so how did you guys do that? Well, this is how we did this. We had this truck here where we split the corner. We jumped out of this truck and jumped in this truck and went back this way. So I'd be like, wow, this stuff crazy. So I hope I don't never have to do that, because right now I've been in a good space. But I promise you, Sean, like, getting up 3, 4 in the morning is like one of the best times, to go. It's easy to, if I wanted to really live the life of crime, I could. But I know in my mind, I just be so scared that they got a bed waiting on me. I know they'll lose me. They will literally lose you, hide you in a federal system. I don't never want to go through that again. So that's why I always just stay in my own lane. I think from me the next man, and I just be enjoying life, because I know that, yeah, I might get away with it. I might get away with tomorrow, today, but eventually, if I keep living that life of crime, something gonna catch up with me.
Yeah. Definitely got to bring you back next month, man. This is a classic. I still got like 30, 40 questions to ask you. I mean, your story is amazing. People are embedded in your story. They're obsessed with your story. They fiend for your story. Definitely got to bring you back, man. I'm speechless still. Last thing though, when's the last time you've been back to New Orleans? And when you're in New Orleans, do you look over your shoulder?
All right. Once I had got resentenced, this was the longest 30 days of my bid, because the judge did this. He reduced my life sentence and gave me 27 years, right? 300-something months. He said, but I'm going to put it on hold for 30 days. He gave the prosecutor 30 days to contact the victim's family that I had the life for. Now, mind you, I never went to trial. I was never indicted or charged for these homicides. So technically speaking, there shouldn't have been no victim impact statement. The victim's family shouldn't have been allowed to be about sentencing or even have a 2 cents in my sentencing. The prosecutor said, Rihanna, due to this is a closed hearing, by law, there should be no statement in it, but since you allowed it, thank you. I said, hold on, they make the law and break the law? So I had to wait 30 more days for the prosecutor to try to contact victim family. And they give a statement. So now what happens is the judge could have changed, because the prosecutor wanted me with 40 years. So the judge could have changed his mind and say, well, due to all of this, the people being traumatized, they say this, instead of me giving you them 27 years I gave you, I'm going to change that and give you the 40 that the prosecutor asked for. That's what drove me, right? So I tell my case, I say, hey, I'm going to be getting out. I said, I don't want to go back to New Orleans. I want to relocate to Texas. She said, well, I'm about to go on vacation, but you're going to be all right. I said, what if they give me immediate release? You're going to be all right. Somebody going to be here. Don't worry, you're not going back to New Orleans. All right. That day, I went to the records. The man I gave my paperwork to send to Grant, because in Grand Prairie, Texas, that's where they calculate our time for the Fed. The guy that worked in the records up there in the prison I was in, last year, he had relocated to Fort Worth. He committed suicide. I was like, what? But anyway, they immediately released me, man. I went straight. I was so anxious to get back, right? I called my mom. I said, Mama, y'all gotta come get me. This bus ride taking too long. I jumped off the bus at Pensacola. Go to this gas station. I said 18 wheel. I said, hey, can I use your phone? The man said, no. I said, all right, my bad. I walk off. I walk back to the front. Mind you, I got a t-shirt on, some gray sweatpants, cold as I don't know what. And I understood it. I said, well, people rob people, do all kind of stuff to people at this gas station is closed. Him and I are the only two here. So he got ready to pull off before he got on the highway. He said, hey, come here. He said, he gave me a package. He said, put this on your body, it's gonna keep you warm. He said, put this on your hands, it's gonna keep your hand warm. So I'm like, man, it got cold out here. Man, might be trying to give me something. I ain't about to put all this on my body, touch. I did it though. So before he drove away, he said, hey, give me your mother number. I give my mother number. Called and told him where I was at. They pulled up, they came and got me. And the first thing I ate was Waffle House. My brother like, you wanna drive? I said, no, I'm scared. I was scared to drive. So now we get to New Orleans. We're in the car. So it's me, my mother, my cousin Peanut, a few of us in the car. Every time a car come, I'm looking like, my mother say, Terrence. She said, cars are gonna go the way we going. Cars are gonna turn like we turning, baby. Stop. I said, Mama, yeah, I just don't feel. Because I had, like when I went into certain neighborhoods, I saw these little young boy with stuff sticking out their shirt and things had changed. So I'm like, man, what if somebody find I'm home now? I don't have no gun on me. That's when it hit. My brother took a family picture. It was my mother first time having all her sons home together. That boy posted that on Facebook. Man, when I tell you, so many of my little cousins start coming to their house, and they were young when I left it, but they grown, they older now, and they got guns. So in my mind, I'm like, boy, I got a little army in here. I said, man, I might could take over up. I might go back and give me another run. That's how fast the devil worked, bro. Because I got all my little cousins in here, and I know they family because they look like my older cousin. I was like, oh, this must be her son. And I know they because my mother letting them in, and they coming in. And my other cousin who thinks she my mother now, she not gonna let nobody just come around me. So I'm like, oh, this family right here, all my blood, but all of them got guns, all kind of little things. They up at them like, yeah, cuz I'm looking at them like, man. I say, man, I got a little army here. But then I said, bro, you just did 23 years, 10 months. Stop thinking stupid. I shook out of that. Then my cousin, he gonna be mad with me about this. He was uneasy. He felt some type of way that my brother had posted that picture. So he was like, cuz, come on, stay by me. Now, back in the day when we were young, you ever had somebody you know that used to pee in the bed and that bedroom smell like pee when you go in there? I was just traumatized from that. So that man telling me, man, come on, cuz, come on my house. Now, mind you, we grown men now, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm still thinking about back in the day by your house. Nah, I don't want to go to your house. That's what I'm thinking, right? Cuz we're going to do is like 3 of them. Come on, I go to his house. That was the best move I made too, because I went there, got the L-shaped sofa. He had a big old screen. I said, cuz, you living good in this thing. Upstairs, I said, man, my cuz, you balling. Smell good, no pee smell. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cuz, balling. Because, his little brother, I don't want to say his name, but the little brother to pee in the bed. So anyway, I passed the Magnolia. I was so hurt, depressed that they had told them bricks down. I was like, man, I almost want to go down there, man. We were straight up Claiborne. I kept going. But yeah, bro, I was nervous. And the crazy part about it, too many people didn't know I was home. I just was, because I felt like my city, it looked like The Walking Dead. It just looked like death. And I'm like, the crazy part about it, things have changed. I don't have the connects. I don't have the pull. I don't have the fear, the like, the people scared of, the favoritism. It's not in my favor. Somebody else got it now. And I know better. I know I can't go back in this hood saying I'm back. Them little youngsters gonna park me. So before that, you know what? I'm out of here. Let me get on down to Texas, get me a cowboy hat, some boots, and get that little, get my little dip, and I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying? And this one of the best moves, bro. I get so much love out here in Texas, bro. Man, listen, I be like, man, it's beautiful out here. And I just get in my car some nights, 1, 2 in the morning, I just ride up the highway, look at certain restaurants, certain stuff. I'm gonna go there now, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here. I just be happy, bro. The little things now I be so happy for. But yeah, I was spooked out when I was at NO. I ain't gonna lie, I was spooked out. And the crazy part about it, I wanna go back so bad. I asked my PO when I was trying to do my documentary, I said, hey, can I go down and take it? He said, oh, absolutely not. He said, oh, I contacted the probation place down there. They said, no, they don't want you down there. They don't trust you down there. So I had to wait till I get off supervised release to go.
How long is that?
I have 5 years supervised release.
Okay.
I want to go back. So, and the crazy part about it, it's like nothing there, but it's a whole lot there. You know, and it's like, I miss my city. I just want to go back home, man. But I know there's a lot of youngsters now who know who I am now. I've been having run-ins with, so I know they will be anxious to have me for a target practice. But
so wait, you feel like people want to kill you?
Of course, you gotta keep in mind, man. One of my homeboys, he's locked up now. He killed one of our other homies. We grew up together, and just about every picture that's posted on social media, they're on the picture together. After 20 years, he shot him up in 1994, and then he came back and killed him. You know what I'm saying? So I know old beef never dies. Now you got some older people that lay back, chill, but then you got the nephews, the cousins, the brothers. They might feel like, man, that was still my blood. I'm out here now. I'm active. I'm gonna go it on. I'm gonna do that favor for you. You know. So I'm always aware of that. And then I got a lot of family and a lot of people, and a lot of people in New Orleans that ride for me, that be hitting me, man, what's up? I be like, nah, I'm good. I'm chill. I ain't, you know. So it could go both ways too. You know, I still got a lot of love in that city. I'm telling you, I got some people who cut for me, really. Like, what's up? Because I took care of a lot of people too. Showed a lot of love too, you know. But just for everybody to be cool, I'm going to stay where I'm at. Enjoy my life and just have the fun I've been having, man.